Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Simnaya on ISM. Hope you are great. So, seeing a video of a white man saying that some people are doing blame game over who voted for who and who did not vote. And I am going to ask you, sir, who did you vote for? Let me start with that. Did you not vote for this administration? You voted for this administration and you don't want people to talk about it. You are in your house, but you want people to go out and speak up for you. Who will be the people outside? You see, the problem with this administration or white men in general is that some of them they are so corny that they think that people do not know what they are doing. We absolutely know. You know what you are doing. That blame game will continue as long as this administration lasts. The worst part is that you voted for him and my people are also suffering over what you voted for. And you are speaking up because it is affecting you people so bad, especially farmers, and everybody is feeling it. People are being laid off. It's affecting my people. Let's assume it is not affecting you. You probably would never have ever come out to talk about it. I saw a video of a man saying Halloween has come and passed and he bought candies and nobody came to his house. I said, why would people come to your house? Because majority of you are MAGAs. Nobody wants to do anything with MAGA. Let's get into this video.
Cannot keep preaching class solidarity and then shitting on every demographic that voted for Trump and is now being hurt by Trump. If your response to the situation with farmers right now is to go, haha, you're going to lose your farm. You voted for this. Racism is expensive. If that is our response, I think that we care more about our feelings than actually making a
It's the dedication to infantilizing and almost like protecting the party of Yahtzees, white supremacists, and the Klan. And I'm just going to say it up front. This is a very tone-deaf, white-coded video and take. The fact that you offhandedly mentioned that racism is expensive and then tried to be like, oh, if we're really about class solidarity, but they were never in solidarity with us. And I don't know if you know, but a lot of us are not willing to work with white supremacists and the Klan because, well, they don't even think we should exist. They're trying to bring back Jim Crow. They're rounding up brown bodies and racially profiling because now it's legal. It's legal now. This is so tone deaf. The farmers are just a part of a much bigger thing. They knew what they voted for. They were voting for this to happen as well. I just don't understand how you guys cannot get this right.
The Caucasian male will 100% be responsible for the extinction of the white race. Now, let's talk about it. Divide and conquer was their plan, but they never thought that they would divide and we would conquer. See, what happened is they've done everything that they can to keep the black man and the black woman from being together. And you know what happened whenever you do that? Well, we got a lot of black men that decided to date outside of our race. And what's that doing? Well, their birth numbers were decreasing before you and I were ever born. For instance, Emmett Till. What if I told you it never happened? It's just a story that they push to keep black men from trying to talk to white women. I know a lot of you will be like, no, they said it was true. They told you about Jesus and aliens too. Now look at you. They decided to divide, but not realizing that they are being conquered. They are being bred away, people, and they know it. They're getting ready to do
Cannot keep preaching class solidarity and then shitting on every demographic that voted for.
First off, I am not talking to this sister. I'm talking to that white man right there. And I have a simple question. It's a simple ass question. Why do we always have to be the bigger people? Why? How many years and decades has this happened? How many? How fucking many? Why is it that those of us that fight for the collective always have to forgive and listen as these obviously racist, obviously sexist human beings are suffering the economic hardship that they voted for? It always happens. After the Civil War, they forgave the Confederates. They didn't hang them. They didn't try them as traitors. They didn't do anything to them. Oh, just come on back in. These people who were fighting for a system that enslaved people to look like me. Why? Why? Why is it that every time something like this happens, the people that capitulate are always the ones that are looking out for the collective rather than the fucking individual? And follow-up question, why is it always white men that want this? You want to talk about class solidarity? Okay, fine. Who is it that has always failed the working class? Don't worry, I'll wait. It is always white men, always, that have taken the strides towards class solidarity and fucked it up. And they usually take their wives and do the exact same thing. You have men out here, white men right now, working these hard ass fucking jobs with no union whatsoever. Because their dumbass voted against people. They voted against the people that wanted to strengthen the unions and voted for the people that wanted to right to work states. Because you got to worry about guns and abortion. Who is it that keeps leading us down this fucked up ass path? Who? Who? Even when unions were huge, even when unions were big, like in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, there were still racist motherfuckers that did not want to be in a union with a black man, a Hispanic man, a Asian man. Even then. Because it's not about class solidarity to them. It's about racial superiority. It always has been and it always will be. Who is always a tried and true fucking voting block for Republican ideas and Republican policies? White men. No matter what the fuck you tell them, no matter how much you tell them that these people over here are trying to harm them versus these people trying to help them, no matter what you do, it is always white men, that inevitably end up turning on the rest of us. So, A, why the fuck do we always got to make inroads and strides towards people who don't give a fuck about us, and they showed it by going into a voting booth and voting against the entire collective? One, and two, why the fuck is it that it's always white men that want to preach class solidarity, but then when you walk your ass in the voting booth, it's always you-centric, individualistic-centric. That is all it is. Every single time. We could have been had class solidarity years ago. But white men and the white women that prop them up, the white women that support them, the white women that spread the same bullshit that they do, the white women that go out and vote exactly like their husband tells them to do, have always been the biggest hindrance towards class solidarity. All the fucking time. All the time. It never fails. The Republican Party already knows they have the white man vote. It doesn't matter what the fuck that fucking candidate is saying. It doesn't matter what the fuck that candidate's policies look like. White men will vote Republican. White Southern men especially. Very rarely do you see a leftist white man. And to the ones that are out here doing the work of advocacy for the collective, I salute you. But you know I'm telling the motherfucking truth. You know I'm telling the truth. Nothing I'm saying is a lie. Nothing. It is always perpetually, time after time after time, white men that let us all down. White men, when they had unions, didn't want to be in unions with people that look like me, people that spoke Spanish, that people would come from Asian and Pacific Islander areas. Then they got separated. Because it was racism that got them into the Republican Party, but they knew that shit wasn't going to sustain them, so they started going to abortion rights, gun rights, and gay marriage, and trans people. It is always white men that fail when it comes to class solidarity. It ain't never the rest of us. And yet it's always a white man telling us, well, you can't shit on the people that voted for Trump if you want class solidarity. Bitch, tell them that. Tell them that. Don't come fucking telling us. Tell them. Tell your own demographic. Tell your own fucking demographic to stop voting so stupidly that they put us all in economic peril. Tell them that. Don't fucking tell us. Tell your demographic. And why the fuck should we have to come move to where these people are when they can't come to where we are? The idea of the collective, the idea of diversity, the idea that every single voice should be included and heard. And that if we're going to fight for class solidarity, we are fighting for everyone to have equity in the things that we do. Yet another white man sitting there telling us, hey, you guys can't make fun of and you can't shit on the people that voted for Trump if you want class solidarity. Bitch, tell them that. Tell them that. You cannot want class solidarity after something that you voted for affects you. It should have fucking been November 5th of 2024. It should have been November 4th of fucking 2016. We shouldn't be in this situation, but we always are. Because the 1-2 punch of white men and white women voting for any and every person that would harm them, harm their neighbor because they want to feel superior to somebody, there's your fucking problem. Stop telling this shit to us and start fucking saying that.
While sitting here wondering why I never see the Proud Boys and ICE in the same place.
What has happened to the holiday that I love, man? I go to the store this morning, right, to stock up on candy because it's game day for a lot of these little kids out here. I get all the candy, I put it in my bowl, and I get ready. It's about 5 o'clock. It's about time to start trick-or-treating, right? Around 5:30, I'm like, man, that's odd. No one's came by yet, but maybe it's a little early. So I'll wait. We get to 6:15. I'm still like, man, where is everybody? The entire night, not one person was trick-or-treating in my neighborhood.
Now, my child is well past the age of trick-or-treating, but I can give you a guess. During the 2024 election on my street, I would say it's about 2/3 Kamala Harris, and the rest would be Donald Trump supporters. So there's actual Donald Trump supporters on my street. So if you have neighbors who support Donald Trump, which means they are supporters of racists, the people who are in support of the efforts to block the Epstein files from being released to see how Donald Trump is related on them, I take my children to friends and families and places I can only trust. Would you send your children to random houses to get candy from them? I wouldn't. We've seen enough tricks with this administration and its base. Speaking of tricks.
Well, okay, hotshot.
Yeah. And this is why I don't go back and forth with the ignorant. If it were true that the Democrats are the ones who shut down the government, and the Democrats are the ones who are blocking SNAP benefits, if that were true, then Donald Trump wouldn't be asking the Republicans to do anything, because they would be helpless, right? But we know that's not true, but that's what you get when you get a con man running the White House who is a reality show star producer. It's going to play out exactly like it's supposed to. Let it cook.
This is all I got from this video. First of all, I have never seen people that love blame game like these people. They love blame game. How do you vote against your own interest and you are about to blame me for telling you that you are the one that voted for this administration, or were you not the one that voted for this administration? How do you not like yourself enough? Because I feel like people that voted for this administration do not like themselves enough. And you want to play blame game. We cannot keep pushing class solidarity and shitting at everybody that voted for this. I will. Sir, I will. You are being... everything this man is doing is affecting, it's also affecting my people. Yeah. So whether class solidarity or blaming people that vote, it's affecting you and it's affecting me. And why you decided to come out to talk about it is because it's affecting you. Because if it were not affecting you, you wouldn't have come out to talk about it. My people would have been the one running up and down. Still, they are running up and down. Why they did not vote for this man. But you people that voted want to sit back in your houses and wait for my own people to step out to help your butts or to save your butts. Is that not selfishness? If I may ask. What do you call this? It's actually selfishness. So you voted for this administration, if I may say. You voted for this administration. And it's your fault too. So enough of dragging my people into this. Because at this point, they got nothing to do with it. Still, they are looking for a way to make things work. They are not protesting because they don't want to protest, and they will not protest. They have other ways to fight what is going on. Go and ask Target how far. You want my people to be at the forefront for you when you are in your house making the video. That is how selfish people are. And you know one thing that I have learned, when people follow me selfishly, I also follow them selfishly. There are some of my friends who've been friends for so long. Like, for example, you've been friends with somebody for so long and they will never give you a pin. Stop giving them pin if you give them too much. I know there is love in giving. But there is what we call, no matter how tight it is for you, do not be only receiver. Once in a while, learn to give out. No matter how tiny it is. The love that comes with it is unmatched. You all have been receiving all these years and never return back. You think it will continue to be like this? Foul. It will never happen. It will never work. Step out. Call your family. Step out. Do what you are supposed to do. The farmers, I don't know how to say this, but they Pe0ple themselves in the legs because they voted for this man. I was talking yesterday with my friend about meat, how expensive meat is now, because the meat per ground is $7 point something. And she was like, I want to buy, like I was saying 20 something, like I don't know how many tiny something she wants to buy and all that. And the price was just like, really big. And she was like, I can't believe that's something we could buy for less now. Like it looks like people cannot even afford it. I said, yes, because your president decided to bail Argentina out instead of bailing you out. And she was like, that's why nobody likes MAGA. Because they continue to make the same mistake. So leave my people out of this because I know you are talking to them. Stop cutting corners. Step out with your family because you are still in your house wanting my people to move. Bye for now.